Republican Senator Tommy Tuberville on Monday of this week got in a lot of hot water when he told CNN's Caitlyn Collins that calling white nationalists racist was just a matter of opinion. Now, Caitlyn Collins, in case you haven't been following this story, said that a white nationalist is someone who believes that the white race is superior to other races. And Tuberville responded by saying, well, that's some people's opinion. My opinion of a white nationalist, if someone wants to call them a white nationalist, to me, is an American. It's an American. Now, if that white nationalist is a racist, I'm totally against anything that they want to do because I'm 110% against racism. But white nationalism, believing in a white ethno state, is not inherently racist, as Tommy Tuberville told us on Monday. And he suffered quite a bit of backlash from that, not just in the press and in the public, but also with his fellow Republican lawmakers having to come out and actually say, nope, this guy doesn't speak for us, that's totally racist, horrible. So after a couple days, Tommy Tuberville realized, okay, this clearly isn't dying down. Let me go ahead and make the situation worse by defending my statements by saying something even more racist than what I had said before. And then Tuberville, 2 days after he said that on CNN, said this to NBC News. I was a football coach. I've dealt with more minorities than everybody in this building. I've dealt with minorities. Not I've worked with minority athletes. I've helped minority students. I have coached them. I have been like a father. Nope, I've dealt with more minorities than anybody else. I've had to deal with these idiots all over the place. It's a hell of a thing when you're trying to prove to people that you're not racist by saying something even more racist than what you were in trouble for saying in the first place. But that's what it is with Tommy Tuberville. This is not a smart man. And based on comments that his own brother made recently, kind of seems like he's pretty racist himself. But it is what it is. Republicans, you're stuck with this guy. And I hope the media continues to push this. I hope the media continues asking every other Republican in the Senate, even in the House, respond to this, deal with this, address this, because none of them want to do it. And that's the real problem. The reason somebody like Tommy Tuberville feels so comfortable, one, not denouncing white nationalism, and two, saying, well, that's just a matter of opinion, and then three, making the even more racist comment about dealing with them, it's because he feels comfortable enough to do it. Because the mask is off the Republican Party. It's wide open. They're doing it out in the open because they feel empowered to do that. So if the press, if the media, if the constituents do not push these people on this, they're going to remain complacent. And they're going to continue making these horrible racist comments. But if they get pushed, if they see the pushback, if they see that this is not okay with people, maybe they won't be so racist in the future, at least not openly. But more importantly, more people will have their eyes opened to the racism within the Republican Party, and hopefully, they'll vote these racist SOBs out of office. Maybe that's wishful thinking, but there's always hope, right? Thanks for watching, everyone, and well, here comes the awkward part at the end of the video where I ask you to like, comment, and share, and subscribe for more content from Ring of Fire. Also, you should consider becoming a member for some exclusive content and perks, including early access videos and exclusive videos. Check out the link in the description.